Hello and welcome to Survive the Unexpected with your host Frank Pacino, and well, there's three partners in crimes today with Michael Schaefer joining us, Amanda Bryan as usual, and James Hansen, and we're gonna do the Big Brother 24 draft and cast assessment in a way as well. They really didn't give us much time. They kind of gave us 1 day notice. Um, so we're gonna do the best we can with what we got. There's only like one interview, so not a lot of information on these people, and we're probably gonna be really wrong on a lot of these people. Um, but if you love the content, give us a like, subscribe, join any of our podcast locations. Links in the bio means a lot to us. So we did a randomizer earlier, and I got the order. James is first. I'm second. Amanda's third, and Michael is fourth. It was a snake draft, and so Michael will go the second round, be the first in the second round.
I like that we have the proper setup this time.
Yeah. So James, you get the first pick. We'll just make a pick, and we'll do a quick talk about him and or her, and go from there. You're muted.
Cannot hear you, James.
This is Brian's
You're muted. Well, okay. So, do you guys see the theme at all while we wait for James to figure out what's going on?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the little theme they have for their house?
Yes, there's having some technical difficulty.
Yeah.
I did. They're doing Palm. So what is it like?
Palm Hotel or something?
Hotel?
Yeah.
Which I know what that is, but like, it's such a specific.
It's the theme we've all been waiting for. What you mean?
Yeah. It's not though. And I don't know. I understand the theme they're going for, but I don't know why they're. I mean, they really want to push the summer theme, but like, we know Big Brother's in the summer. You don't have to make it.
Yeah, I agree. It's the Big Brother themes are kind of a joke, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. It's like uneventful.
Yeah. It's just like there's no hype. There was no cast assessment, no release, no house release, nothing until yesterday. So like I know that like Rob's podcast was complaining about it a lot. We just don't have a lot of prep or nothing to go on, you know?
The problem with Big Brother is it's a live show, so it's hard to make it like hype it up, because Survivor you can edit the show. You already have like a trailer, doesn't show much. You really can't do that with Big Brother. So
No.
that's the biggest issue with Big Brother.
I
Can we
do
hear
feel
you
like
now, James?
Yeah, I think I'm good now.
Okay. All right, what were you gonna say,
Yeah,
Michael?
fine.
I was just gonna say I feel like the themes for like the Big Brother house and everything about it is kind of like themes for like super fans, where it's kind of like it's just the name and it's just around, but like it really has absolutely nothing to do with the game.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So James, do you have a first pick? Oh, he has to figure out the name.
No.
Oh,
I don't know.
He's trying here. He's trying.
he's gone. He's gone. No, I agree with you. The themes really don't mean much to Big Brother. That's
It doesn't. Not really.
no. That's the big issue.
I mean, it used to. That's the best part. It used to. It used to, you know, like I like cast twists, like the twins and, you know, different things like that. That makes a theme. That makes a good season. But I feel like when they just do an all over theme of the house, they only do it for a couple of weeks anyway before they abandon it. So it's like, why are they caring so much about a theme when they're not even going to carry the theme out for the whole entire time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I got my pick.
Okay, what's your pick?
All right, I wanted to hold off but I got to go with her because she's from my home county and the town that's like 15 minutes away from me. So I'm going with Amira.
Nice.
And I do think I liked what the brief like videos I saw. I liked what she had to say. She's 31 years old, I think, which is pretty like ideal age, I think, for Big Brother. I don't know. She seems like
Yeah, she's 31. You got that right. That's all. That's all you got from him. Oh, James went muted again.
He is just having a good time.
James, you're muted, bud.
I don't think you can even hear us.
Probably not.
But yeah, she seemed fine from the little interviews I got to see. She's my number one pick is still there, so I'm excited to get to my number one pick. She seems all right. So it's hard to bet. Like with Big Brother and Survivor, I mean Survivor less lately because the women have been winning a lot more, but like the last couple of seasons. But like it's been a while since the Big Brother had a female winner. Who was the last one? Casey. That was 4 seasons ago now.
Nicole won.
That was season 18.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, but he's saying Casey did it more recently.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago though.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard to bet. I mean, I don't mind. I just want to see the best player win. So hopefully she can do it. But my number one pick and my winner pick is Taylor. She's from Michigan. So representing Michigan. She gave all the right answers in her interview. She wants to play cutthroat. She said that last season really hooked her, and she went back and watched all the seasons and fell in love. So she's not a long-term fan. She's a new fan, but she said all the right things, and that's what matters in my book, in the interview. Right. So I'm super excited for her to play. I think as long as she can show emotion, my biggest scare of her is that I hope she's not mute to other people who come across tone deaf, who doesn't really come across like apathetic or anything like that. So, but other than that, I think she has a great mind for the game, and she is my winner pick going into this. I picked Xavier last season. He was my first pick, and he ended up winning. I'm hoping I can duplicate that again with my winner pick and Taylor. All right,
okay.
Man, it's your pick.
Okay, so I have no prep either, so I haven't really listened to interviews or anything yet. I'm just going based off the little bit that I know, and I think I'm going to go with go ahead and give me Nicole. Second one there. There you go. She looks like a strong, independent woman. I think that she can make some moves in the house, or at least is smart enough to not get herself in trouble. So I think it should be a good first pick.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, my biggest issue with her is she said that she would take her biggest alliance member to the end instead of taking the for sure win. So that scares me. But other than that,
we'll see how she does.
Nice. Yeah.
The only thing I was like kind of just looking at is like I see like she's 41, and it's kind of like I think she's the oldest woman going into the house. Like usually, like in typical Big Brother style, I feel like her and Terrence, I believe, is the other oldest. Yeah, and I feel like they're just going to get targeted just because that's just how Big Brother runs.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be one. That'd be my big thing about them. About her.
Tiffany was in her 40s and she did really well.
That's fair.
That's fair. And she might have won the game if she was playing for just herself.
Right.
All right, Michael, you got back-to-back picks.
All right. So I'm going to go with someone who I think is going to... My first pick, I'm going to go with someone who I think has a good chance to win. Give me Michael.
Michael, okay. Good pick.
He's still in his late 20s. He's an attorney, so he's super smart. He can talk his way out of things. I feel like he has a good chance to be that sort of like leader in an alliance, like those huge alliances. Because in typical Big Brother, now that's just how it goes. I hate it, but that's how the game is played. And so I feel like he'll just get it. He'll make the alliance and then just run his way to the end.
I see. Okay, I have a really good comparison for him. I know Amanda's gonna really appreciate this and love it. He reminds me of Andy Heron.
Ew.
I mean, if he's Andy Herron, it's going to be good for me because Andy's a winner.
Yeah, and Andy's one of the all-time greats.
No, he's not.
So, all right, for your next pick. Oh, he's also an Orger. He's an Orger.
Yeah, and you got to support the Orgers here.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the game that he played.
I'm not sure.
I have it. I'll let you know.
Okay.
He played, and they called him out on there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
Yeah. All right, Michael, who's your next pick?
All right. So last season, I remember I took Big D with my first pick, and in terms of point wise, it was great. In terms of gameplay wise, it was shit. So I'm gonna try and go that way again, and someone who maybe will not have a good chance to win, but someone who I think can go far. Give me Alyssa.
Oh. Yeah, I think she has zero chance of winning the game.
I feel like she's just going to be the easy person that someone's going to pick up and say, I know you'll be a vote for me, and then she's just going to get dragged somewhere mid-jury or end-jury if she doesn't get taken to the end.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of faith in her, to be honest with you.
I call this the Big D pick.
It was a Big D pick. Okay. I would give. Hopefully, she's not as bad as Big D for her own sake.
Gameplay wise, I hope not. I'd rather her be a good player and go out earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Amanda.
Oh no, you're fine now. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fine. Oh, you're putting Fergus together. I don't know how to mute myself either.
What's your pick? Don't mute yourself. Give us your pick.
No, I'm just gonna take it even fucking longer. I think I'm going to do. Y'all are gonna fry me, but you know what? Go ahead and give me Turner. He gives me McCray vibes. And
Ugh, McCray.
I know
Matthew
that McCray
Turner.
is a Final Four for literally. I think that he could potentially do something. Maybe he's smart. Maybe that he'll fly under the radar a little bit, and people won't consider him.
So,
Maybe he's funny. He's likable. I think that. I don't know. I don't see him being an early boot for some reason.
So I don't know if obviously you haven't heard none of the rumors about this guy. His sister supposedly his sister bashed him online saying he bullied her and stuff like that and gave her a bunch of trauma.
She's probably mad because
And-
he got on the show and she didn't.
And I guess he used to work for Mr. Beast and try to get him canceled or something. That's all rumors though.
crazy.
But
I saw something. I'm okay. I think I'm back now. I think it's,
Yeah, we can finally hear James now.
yeah. I don't
Yay!
know what the hell happened, but yeah. I think I did read some. Like I said, I haven't done too much pre-gaming here, but I've read some things similar to what Frank saw, that like people are trying to like say this guy's like,
him.
I don't know.
he doesn't come across as a great guy.
He wasn't high on my board. I would say that.
No. But all right, so
wow.
I still got one player left in my top tier players. There was 3 people in it, and Michael was one of them. Taylor was another, and Daniel is the other.
That's a good pick.
He's a big fan. Seems like my big worry is he's gonna play too hard, too fast.
Too fast. He's gonna be a Frenchie.
But I feel like he could be like an Adam Klein, a high variant player who could figure out the right move if he just slows down a bit. So I am banking on that he can slow down, and I'm picking Daniel. He was in my top 3 tier, and I'm happy I got him with my second pick.
I feel like Daniel is gonna be like the Daniel in Survivor 42, where everyone thinks that he's gonna do really well, and then he just doesn't.
All right, James, back to back.
All right. So first, I'm gonna go with someone who I didn't think he would get back to me here. I thought he'd go somewhere in the early second round-ish. I'm gonna go with Kyle. I mean, he says he's unemployed, which I don't know if that's a red flag or not. But
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a smart dude. He talks like a smart dude. I mean,
Physically fit.
he seems like he's probably a super fan of the show. I don't know. Like I know Michael is a big super fan here. I kind of wanted Michael before Kyle, but I think that Kyle checks off the boxes for me here, and I think it's a solid late second round pick.
How many super fans really win this season though? Andy?
Andy.
Yeah.
Derek kind of was.
Who was?
Derek, Steve was.
Steve, yes.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, Steve was.
Was Josh a big super fan or no?
Yeah, Josh.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's a shitty winner, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't talk about
Big Brother has a lot of
Steve.
shitty winners.
Yeah, Big Brother does have a lot of shitty winners. You're not wrong there.
All right, James, who are you going back with your next pick? This is the last pick you're making, by the way.
No, there's still one. Or no, there's still one more.
Yeah, but
He gets stuck with whoever's last.
He
Oh,
gets
yeah,
stuck
that's
whoever's
true.
last.
It's so weird. I'm used to doing like org drafts where there's like 24 people to choose from. Like
Right.
it'd be like just the beginning, and now it's like we're almost done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with. This is more of a risky pick, I think, because I feel like he could go out early. Let's go with Joe.
That is
Staten
a risky
Island boy.
pick.
It is, but I knew he wouldn't be the last pick, so I kind of wanted him on my team. I don't know. This dude seems like he'll be hella shady. Same with the other guy they just added, who replaced, I think, Marvin. But I think that this guy...
This is the guy who plays Marvin.
No, it's not
No,
him.
it's not. Joseph is the one that replaced Marvin.
Yeah, that
is Joe.
That is Joe.
I thought he picked Joe. I'm sorry. I thought he picked Joe. That's my bad.
He's the only Joseph, right?
Wait,
Yes.
no, isn't there a Joe?
Oh,
on
you're
this
picking
season?
Pooch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just know him
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
Pooch.
that's who I'm picking.
I
just know him as Pooch.
Oh, so I forgot Pooch's name was Joe.
Yeah, me too. I was just sitting. I was like,
hate
Joe.
all of
Who's
you.
Joe?
Yeah, so they both were kind of similar to me, like same age. Like, I think they're both going to play like villains. So I wanted a villain on my team, and I think that this might be the guy. So let's go, Pooch.
Yo, he kind of looks like Dr. Will a little bit.
Yeah, he probably has about a
said,
third of the brain of Dr. Will.
Yeah,
That's for knobs.
I definitely
He
would have
said,
picked him next, just so you know.
Okay, so he said, now that I'm remembering, like, I was listening to something earlier, the only thing I saw was, like, them saying, like, their favorite Big Brother seasons, and, like, a lot of them said they hadn't even, like, seen all the seasons, but I do remember him saying he's seen everything, and he said that his favorite, that Dr. Will was his favorite player of all time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some risk involved here. Like, I could see him being, like, a Brett from the last season.
Brett or from
Kind
Brent.
of getting over
From the first, wasn't he first boot last season or early boot?
Oh, Brent.
He was like
Brent.
the third boot. Yeah. Is it Brett or Brent?
I think it was Brent. I think Brett was maybe 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I was for sure gonna pick him if you didn't. So thanks for stealing my pick.
I feel better about my pick now.
I wasn't touching it with a 10-foot pole.
I totally thought I was gonna be able to snake him. So I have three people that I feel really comfortable with having as my last two picks. There's one other person that I also wouldn't mind, but three for sure. I just got to debate which one I want, and just to snipe Amanda, I'm pick Joseph.
Fuck.
He's big, physical. He's handsome. These women are gonna love him. I don't know much about him. I didn't get this chance to read his bio or his interview section that he did, but he's a good looking guy, and usually that does wonders for all these females that are single in this house. So I am picking Joseph, and hopefully he wins a couple competitions and makes it pretty deep for me. I don't know much more about him. That's just all by looks. His picture I get.
God damn it.
That was your next pick, wasn't it, Amanda?
Yep.
Is gonna happen.
She's muted now.
What do you guys
did,
think?
Amanda? Oh,
Joseph was my next pick.
Dude, he's definitely
Sorry.
having a showmance, probably with
Alyssa?
Alyssa. Yeah.
Alyssa.
I was just going to say, what are the odds that happens?
Okay, so I can't see you guys again. I don't know why my thing keeps doing this. So I'm gonna try to zoom, see who's left here.
You have Monte, Paloma. I don't know. Paloma. Terrence, Brittany, Jasmine, and what's this last girl's
Indy.
name?
Indy.
I already know who I'm gonna get stuck with.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take Monty. I think he's a good solid.
God damn it.
Sorry. So I think he's gonna be really. I don't think he's bad looking either. I think he can be a real gentle soul. I think he can go in there and win some ladies' hearts, to go in there and maybe win some competitions, get himself at least set with a good alliance. I feel like the nice guy like that, people, don't want to at least go home. So
My biggest fear is that he doesn't have the killer instinct from his interviews.
Yeah.
He wants to play nice. That's
Right.
not what I want to see on my screen. I hope he goes early if he's going to play nice. No
Sure.
offense.
I considered him with my. I was between him and Pooch with my.
Doesn't mean I don't think
last
he could
one.
make it far. He probably could make it far by playing nice, but I just
Mhm.
don't see it winning out of his game. But
I have
could
two
be
players
wrong.
left that I would be okay with getting. So
Yeah.
as long as those two don't go, I'm good.
All right, Michael.
Trying to mind meld Amanda to see who the two players are, and I'm going to try to take
That's
them.
right. You won't.
I doubt it, but at least I'm not James. I think I know who James is going to end up getting stuck with. But I'll go ahead and I'll take Indy for my next pick.
Oh,
That's a nice one.
She's got a nice little accent, like Abby Maria, kind of.
I
Ooh,
definitely would have made her.
Maria.
I would not even picked her. She was going to be my last pick.
Why?
That girl does. She's never watched. She never watched a show of Big Brother. She said, "Oh yeah." They're like, "Who's your favorite player?" She's like, "The one who won last season, Javier."
I mean, well, so, to be fair, some people who had their name spelled like Xavier or something have it pronounced Javier.
Yeah, but if
So-
you watch the season, you
Yes, I know,
it's
but-
Xavier.
Also,
That's
like,
so funny.
how many recruits have played like Survivor, Big Brother, who've never seen the show and played extremely
Earl.
well?
Earl never played and
True.
seen it, and he played a
True.
perfect game.
I mean,
Well,
there's a reason she's getting picked now and not at the beginning
Yes.
of the draft.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Language barrier is gonna be an issue. I don't know. She's probably gonna be a lot of fights. She'd be in a lot of
I
fights.
want
feel
Abby.
like.
I just see Abby Maria, and I want that. I want someone who's going to bring. Because
Some fire.
I watch Big Brother more for the drama than for the gameplay. Whereas Survivor, I watch more for the gameplay. But I think that if she plays like Abby Maria, she would be great for this season.
I agree.
All right.
All right.
Who's your last pick, Michael?
So I am going to take a risk on this last one because I feel like there's a very good chance they're first boot, but I just want them to do really well. Give me Terrence.
That's who I thought I was going to get stuck with.
You
so.
picked
Oh.
Terrence? Why would you do that?
I thought you had. There's someone else I thought you were getting stuck with, but
I thought you were gonna
No, I
start
thought
with
it was
Indy.
Terrence for sure.
So I guess we all had a different person at the bottom.
I mean,
wasn't
like-
taking
I'm here
him.
for it.
is he going early? Probably, but like I honestly think he has the best chance to be a good player out of the other three who are left, and so that's
Why is it
literally.
that we like these type of players for Survivor? Because like I feel like Mike was a really fast grab, but how come we don't like players like this during Big Brother?
That's just how Big Brother is. Like Big Brother, like the older
Yeah.
people like don't do well on Survivor because like they have experience and whatever. Like they're
To be
like,
fair,
useful
Mike-
to the tribe because it's Survivor. It's a team game to start. Big Brother, it's
Right.
individual the entire time.
And Mike is a different kind of man in like he is. He like Mike is a physically fit for being as old as he is. He's
That's
not.
true.
He's not an older guy with a big gut or something. Mike was very physically fit, and you seen how strong he was. So in
Right.
Survivor, that goes a long way.
That's true.
And Mike's social game was fantastic too.
Yes.
So, like, I don't know. I just don't see this guy fitting in with most of the house.
I see
you know what
Summer
mean?
Steve
Right.
2022
Oh
right
yeah.
here. This is Summer Steve vibe right here.
All right, are you ready for mine?
Yeah.
My last pick is actually still in. So, and that is going to be Brittany. I think
Oh
that
God!
she's definitely going to be our loud diary room talker, but hopefully I think that she'll get along really well with the ladies.
Her interviews, she was like
Oh, you
this
see
in the
like this
camera.
the whole time? Yeah, I know.
No.
She was like the whole time. But I think she's a really positive, fun energy. I think she's going to bring a lot of love into the house. I think that she'll get along with the women and get along with the men. And I think she'll be viewed as like the sweet girl. And those
I
don't
think-
go always right away. So
I think she's gonna be first boot.
Sarah Beth
no,
2.0.
don't say that.
No, she's Sarah Beth and God, who was the crazy chick in 20?
Sam.
Kirsten.
No,
Kristen.
Sam.
No,
Not Sam. The yoga instructor.
Oh,
Or
what was her name?
in 20.
yeah.
Yeah,
The one who
yeah.
did build
She was
build
like
the puzzle.
the crazy yoga. Yeah.
Oh,
she built the
Caitlin.
puzzle.
Caitlin, there we go.
Yeah.
She's Sarah and Caitlin mixed
Yeah,
together.
Caitlin.
Sarah Beth and Caitlin. mixed
And I couldn't. Sarah Beth was
Two
fine. I couldn't
negatives-
stand
two
Caitlin.
negatives. Two negatives make a positive, so I have hope.
So
That's what I thought James was getting stuck with.
So I'm actually pretty stoked. The two people I really wanted to be here are here,
Oh my goodness.
and I am picking right here. I
Damn,
can't
that's-
pronounce her name.
I
Right.
would,
Paloma.
I would have been happy
Paloma.
with her.
Look, she had the really good answers. She's a good-looking woman. If the good-looking people pair up, she's gonna be in that crowd.
What'd you say?
And I feel like she's gonna go far. She has a decent mind for the game. She says she's willing to target big targets. She says she's willing to cut somebody at the end to win the game.
Right.
So I am all for that. I feel like I would have rather had Pooch instead of Joseph. But other than that, I feel like I got like a really great draft. So
See, I
Mine
think
is
I think
wild.
Joseph's the better pick than Poach.
we'll see.
I'm gonna have 2 men and 2 women. Do we all have 2 men and 2 women? We do.
Yeah, we do.
We all have 2 men, 2 women. We did not even do that on purpose.
No, I aim for that, but
I don't try to aim for that. It's just I just
I
take who I
usually
think
do
has the
too,
best
but-
chance.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, for this season, I did. I feel like the women are
Yeah.
strong in this season, so I really wanted to get a couple. And you got like Big Brother has turned into a physical competition, so it's good to have these guys that are
I
physically
think
fit and do the
I
physical
know you guys probably
competitions.
think I have the worst team, but I'm telling.
Oh, bye.
That's how bad we think your team is, Amanda. You got kicked.
So, I got Jasmine. Why were you guys
Jasmine.
so low on her? Because I feel like she wasn't super high on my board, but I would have taken her ahead of. Michael's last 2 picks and Amanda's last pick, I think.
I would have too. I'm with you. I'm right around there. I think the
I don't
problem
know.
is
I think she gives. I don't know. I think that Jasmine just gives me really superficial, like Jessica vibes. She gives me Jessica vibes.
she has short answers, and that's not a great thing to do in Big Brother with her questionnaires. She had decent answers, but they were very short and kind of like to the point, where
Yeah.
personality is not maybe going to shine off of her, but she is there to win. She's married, I believe, so she's not going out there for a vacation. She's going out there to try to play and win. I think you
Right.
for having a last pick, you get lucked out, James. I would say.
Yeah. So I think that I would have rather had Paloma though, because I feel like she might go under the wing and get in a showmance maybe with one of these men and it take her really far in the game.
Yeah.
This is not the same Paloma from Survivor, correct?
No.
Okay.
So I definitely.
Wasn't
I
there a
think,
Paloma on Big Brother too?
Yeah,
No, I don't
there was
believe
a
so.
Paloma. Yes, there was. There was a
What about-
Paloma on Big
What was her
Brother.
name on Big Brother 16?
There was a
Was there a-
Paloma.
Oh, Paola.
Paula, yeah.
Paola,
Paola, that's
That's what
right.
it
That's
was,
what I'm
yeah.
thinking of. But wasn't
Yeah.
there a Paloma that was supposed to be on Survivor?
There was on Survivor. Was she like third boot in Gabon?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
season
yeah.
was
That's
that?
right.
Gabon.
Gabon. Of course, Michael would know
Yeah.
this.
See,
Yeah.
I couldn't even remember that. That's forgettable.
I know.
The
All right, let's
pre-merge
do-
of that season's so forgettable.
I love that season.
So let's do a couple of predictions for funsies. Who do you guys think the first boot's going to be?
Brittany.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not going to be Brittany. It's going to be Terrence.
Terrence?
Yeah.
Who did you say, Amanda?
What? Is that his
What did
name?
you say?
Terrence? Terrence?
The old dude?
Yeah, the older dude.
Yeah.
They have to put more than one older dude in the house. I hate when they do that. That's only worked one time with Evil Dick, and it's never worked.
Oh. So my prediction for first boot is going to be, realistically, it's probably down to a couple, but it's like I'm probably gonna go. I don't know. I feel like Terrence is gonna survive a round or so. I'm gonna go with Turner because I heard bad things about him. If it's true, he can get off the screen. How about you, James? Who's your prediction for first boot? Oh, he disappeared. Who's your winner pick, Michael?
Let's say Indy.
Indy?
Indy first big pick for me.
Okay.
I think Michael has a good chance, but like Michael's good, Joseph's a good one, but if I'm locking one down, I'll go with my first pick.
You going with your first pick?
Yeah, I'm going with Michael.
Okay. Not a bad pick. Who do you think? Who would you pick as your winner pick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I gotta go with my first pick too.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
I guess I'm going with my first pick too, and Taylor.
I think Taylor was probably number 2 for me though. Like at that point in the podcast, you couldn't hear me at all, but
Yeah.
I was going to say good things about her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll stick with my first pick being my winner pick.
I really like Taylor, and I feel like she has a chance to win. All right, we gotta do some fun Big Brother ones. Who do you think is gonna be made a fool of the biggest of the season? You know, the doo-doo music they do for Big Brother cast, you know, they like to do it.
I got one.
Bad diary, and be like, oh, I'm going to win this, and they like epic fail. And who's it?
Pooch.
He's either gonna be gold or he's gonna be exactly what you just described. Yeah.
That's not a bad one. Mine is Indy. I feel like she's gonna get lost, and someone's gonna use.
I don't
her.
think she's gonna be around very long, so
That's true. Who do you think the big dodo of the season is gonna be?
I think what's her name? Amanda's girl, the last one she picked.
Brittany?
What's her name? Brittany. Yeah, that's who I think it's gonna be.
You know, if we don't get a segment of her being a hypnotist and like trying to hypnotize people or doing little hypnotized things in her confessional, I'll be sadly disappointed. Big Brother, get on it. I better see some things going on in her confessional and all kinds of weird shit. That's gonna make me laugh so hard. Who do
All
you
right,
think?
what about
Go on.
you? Got one? I got one idea just for one. You can do
Okay.
the next one.
Alright.
Comp beast of the season.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, it was okay. Cool. What do you guys think?
Hold on, I get Amanda. All right,
Uh,
God.
it's like hard because like no one stands out like super, but I'm gonna go with Kyle.
Okay.
I think he's gonna try to win as many competitions as he can.
I'm gonna go with Joseph. Just
I was thinking
because
Joseph too.
how
For first
physical
move?
he looked.
No,
No,
for comp based.
Oh, comp base, yeah. He's gonna have to. Joseph's gonna have to. If he doesn't, he's gonna get targeted.
Is that your pick too, Amanda?
Joseph for comp beast, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if one of the ladies could do it. Like the first lady I picked, I think that she could be very
Okay.
well.
All right. So give me your winner pick of the season.
My girl I picked, my first pick.
I guess we all got our
That's
first
what we all
winner
said.
pick. Okay. Yeah, that's what we all said. How about I made one up. The dodo of the season, the one the Big Brother's gonna make a lot of fun of, who actually like how they did Brent last season. You know what I'm talking about? Like just make him look like a fool. But they did Brent hard last season. It would have been so glorious if Big D didn't ruin that blind side of him getting sent home. Oh, it would have been an all timer.
He was truly blindsided though, right? Like he didn't know he thought he was staying that week.
Yeah, he found out I think like the day before because
Yeah.
Big D told him. But like, can you imagine if he went to try get the votes and he thought he was staying and he'd get blindsided? Oh, it'd been so good, so good. That's the one big thing about Big Brother 23 that just kind of falls flat is there's not enough blindsides. Too many voting with the house stuff.
That's just typical Big Brother now.
Everyone's afraid to hurt people's feelings now. That's why. Well, it's because no one wants to hurt people's feelings.
All right, Amanda, give me your pick for the dodo of the season.
The dodo of the season. Paloma. I don't know, one of the pretty women, like it usually is, like Alyssa last season.
I don't think she was the dodo last season.
Like Annalise that one season.
Okay.
Oh God.
Annalise wasn't even on the screen. I would say the girl who got played the
Here,
hardest recently.
Oops.
Was
what about Jessica? She was a dodo.
Oh, the big Jessica.
Yeah.
From 21, right?
Yeah, from 21.
Yeah.
It's always the women. We don't have very many dodo men anymore.
Brent last season.
But Brent played well after
Oh, he didn't. He didn't play well at all. You not remember last season? Brent was awful last year.
Besides Frenchie, he was the worst one.
Are you thinking about Brett?
Yes, that's what I thought you said. That's
no,
what I thought
Brent.
You said was Brett.
No.
Oh, Brent. No, he was awful.
That's what I was saying. He was
you said Brett.
No, he was the dodo of the season last season. He was awful.
Yeah.
He was awful.
Yeah, Brent was terrible. I just hope for a good season. We need a really, really good season.
No, Harley.
We're in the dark ages right now of Big Brother.
As long as we don't get one giant alliance, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Me too.
I didn't hate the last season until I knew the cookout was just going to be the final six or whatever, and then it was like, what's the point of this? Like once Derek X got voted out is when I started to lose a little bit of interest the last season.
Mm-hmm. And then
I love Derek X.
I called it from like
Same.
really early on. Me and Amanda both said that like if the 6 gets to the 6, Xavier is winning the game.
Yeah, we called it early.
It was pretty. Like I thought it was between him and Tiffany, whoever could really like get the control of that 6 more, and I figured it would be Xavier before Tiffany, but
right.
I figured one of the two of them would win.
Yeah, it was pretty
boring.
It was okay. Like there's some like I understand it had historical moments for Big Brother. It'll have its place, but as a season, it was okay. It wasn't the worst of the worst, but it's far from the best of the best.
I compared it a lot to 20 because I feel like 20 was a good season for most of the time. The end game was awful.
See, I feel like I compared it to 16.
I like 20 better.
16.
I think it's more like 16 than 20 because I really liked 20.
Yeah.
Actually.
I think 20. I think 20 until the Battle Back was borderline a top 5 season, and then once the Battle Back hit, like it was pretty boring after that.
Dude, I hate that Zach Rance like shot himself in the foot for returning because I would love to see him come back again. He was so much fun.
He's never coming back.
I know he's never coming back, and it's a damn shame. He should have been a lock on All Stars. Like there was no other reason for him not to be on the All Stars other than him shooting himself in the foot with production.
I was not a Zach Rance fan.
Oh, I love Zach Rance. I thought he was so funny. Such good television.
Too. He was good TV.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like Coach, you know, like Coach isn't the best player out there. People don't deem Coach as a great player, but they still love him entertainment wise.
But Coach should have won a season though.
He should have. I don't know. I was happy with that final 3.
Ugh. Coach is like a bad taste that I just want to get out of my mouth.
I was just my buddy today because I was just telling him that someone from Westminster, which is Amira, is on Big Brother, and I was like just showing him the cast. We were talking about like Survivor, Big Brother, whatever, and he's like, yeah, like he's more of a casual fan. He's like, whatever happened to that Coach dude? Like he just was like, I remember that story he told about the Amazon.
Yeah. There's a T-shirt on Redbubble that has like his quote of that on there. Of him saying that quote on there, I want it.
Look, I'm not the biggest Coach fan. Like if I never see him again, I'll never lose any sleep over it. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm not a Coach fan. I think
Coach is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Coach is friends with Kenny Mack.
Oh God. Why did you say that? Now I don't like Coach.
Whatever. I love Kenny Mack and
that
Coach.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'd rather have oh my goodness, the pink underwear detective.
Oh fuck, Philip.
Oh, Philip.
I'll take Philip
over Coach any day.
Bye, Frank. Bye.
Give me both of them on the same season.
Oh. Absolutely not. They were supposed to be on the same season.
We should sit down and try to cast the biggest train wreck of the season.
I would love to do that. That'd be great.
We'll have Coach. We'll have Philip.
Randy.
Frank, write this down. We got to do it in the future.
Yeah, we'll do it.
God, yes.
We'll cast it. It'll be awful. It'll be awfully great.
Debbie.
I'm sure Michael knows this, but Coach was supposed to play season 23 with Philip. It was supposed to be Coach and Philip that season, and not Ozzy.
Yeah,
and of course, since Ozzy never says no, he came back again and almost won that season.
Oh God.
Ozzy was voted out twice.
3 times.
3 times that game.
3 times, and he made merge all the times he's played.
But he was voted out 3 times in one game. Ozzy's not a good player.
Don't say that to Breland.
Oh, I'll say it. I'll look right in the face. Ozzy's just not a good
loves
player.
Ozzy.
Well, he can love him, and I am telling him right in the face he's not a good player. His first season was the best he got, and then that was the best Ozzy you're gonna get. That's his peak.
Cook Island's Ozzy.
And if he wins that, like he'd be an okay winner. He won a lot of challenges. That's what you'd say.
Right.
That's all you'd say about Ozzy. He won a lot of challenges. That's all you would say. He would be Fabio.
He won a lot of challenges, and he stuck his tongue down Amanda's throat. Hey.
That was season. That was Spencer's favorites.
Spencer's favorites.
Yeah.
Short hair Ozzy was the best Ozzy.
He also got brutally blindsided that season.
Oh yeah.
That was so glorious.
Yikes.
It could have happened to a better player.
I got
the idol. All right.
I got to bounce out of here. So.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. But yeah, it could have happened to a better player. But we probably should get off so you can do your FTC.
Yeah, I'm helping my friend move.
You can help your friend move. Get ready for this. Was it start in 30 minutes?
Yeah, it starts in half an hour. Yeah.
30 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Give us a like, subscribe, follow us on any of our social media accounts, and follow us wherever podcasts are. Links in the description. Thanks. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.